King Rasco Grey in the pre-drink beforehand. We didn't get a look at Talk the Talk, but for me, Richard, he's always been a horse. Every time I've seen him in the paddock, the presence he has, he's just got something about him.
Yes, Talk the Talk, a son of Born to See out of a walk in the park mare, and they're still moving so steadily forward, but flags are raised and we are racing for the Tattersalls Ireland Novice Hurdle Grade 1 contest over 2 miles, and it is Ballyfad with Davy Crockett and Blake over on the far side. King Rasco Grey and Switch from Diesel also close up. Just in behind them is Cocktail Brute with starting 15 towards the inside. Just behind these Talk the Talk, a slight mistake by the Reverend towards the outside of Le Divin en Font. Couple of links to the orange jacket of Mr. Pessimistic, and last of all is Tyson Fury. So they come up to pass the stands, and it's Ballyfad who leads them along, being followed in second by Blake. King Rasco Grey is close up in third. Switch from Diesel towards the outside, and then towards the inner Racing Keen is starting 15, who goes along in company with Davy Crockett, and they're chased by Cocktail Brute, who races along in company with Talk the Talk. Just towards the outside is the blue jacket of the Reverend, and they're chased by Le Divin en Font, and just behind these is Mr. Pessimistic. Last of all is Tyson Fury. So they go to the 2 fights to bring them away from the stands. Ballyfad from King Rasco Grey. Blake on the inside. Just behind these is Switch from Diesel. Davy Crockett is next. They're followed by starting 15 with the white cap of the Jigginstown Silts. That's Cocktail Brute and Danny Gilligan. The Reverend in the blue jacket, a little wider out, that's Harry Cobden. And they're chased by Mr. Pessimistic. Last of all is Dennis Hogan on his own Tyson Fury, as they take the second of the 2 flights going away from the stands. Ballyfad in a good rhythm in front.
He is shifting to his right at his obstacles, Richard. We've seen him do that in the past, but it's not unfamiliar for him to go from the front. Jack Kennedy setting reasonable fractions in the conditions. Obviously, starting 15, who's been quite keen throughout, sits just behind the pace. Davy Crockett has settled much better now that Mark Walsh has got some cover with him as well. But King Rasco Grey looks in a nice rhythm up there too, but going reasonable pace considering conditions are as testing as they are.
Yeah, just the 3 flights down along the back straight this afternoon. We've had 4 at some of the more recent meetings, but it's Ballyfad from King Rasco Grey, Blake, Switch from Diesel, the only mare, starting 15 on the inside of Davy Crockett, and Cocktail Brute the outside. Le Divin en Font is just on the inside of Talk the Talk. As they go on towards this one, the Reverend is on their outside. Mr. Pessimistic is still a bit strong, and Tyson Fury is last of all as they go over that one. Switch from Diesel lost a length in jumping, and Tyson Fury did the same. So continuing down now towards the middle one of 3 along the back. Ballyfad from King Rasco Grey, Blake on the inside, the outside Switch from Diesel. Just behind these is starting 15 as they clear that one, and then Davy Crockett just behind these, the Divin en Font, and they're followed by Cocktail Brute. Talk the Talk plenty far back at this point in the race, but long way to go.
It is a long way to go. He was ridden similarly in Leopardstown here over the Christmas as well when Sam Ewan dropped him in, but he made up ground quite quickly. Obviously Jack Hendy looks in a lovely rhythm. Plenty of them still a little bit keen and doing plenty considering they're going a steady enough gallop. Blake obviously and Dunamyler elect to go the inside, but as we can see Jack Hendy's horse Ballyfad, as he does, he jumps a little bit to his right. Another mistake at the back end from the Reverend as well.
And Cocktail Brute took a chance at that one as they race on the run now. Long run before they meet the second last, and it is Ballyfad on the inside of King Rasco Grey, then Blake on the inside of Switch from Diesel, and starting 15 is in between the horses. Davy Crockett is next with a Divin en Font, and they're being followed by Talk the Talk, the Reverend, and Mr. Pessimistic on the inside of Tyson Fury. They have bunched right up now, all with chances as they leave the back straight behind them and head across towards the second last in the Tattersalls Ireland Novice Hurdle. Ballyfad on the inside of King Rasco Grey, starting 15 strong behind them. Switch from Diesel, the mare, right up on the outside of Blake, then Cocktail Brute is just behind them. Davy Crockett is next, the Divin en Font, the Reverend, Talk the Talk behind a wall of horses. Tyson Fury has switched wide, and behind these Mr. Pessimistic as they go over that one, and a mistake Davy Crockett as they begin the turn now towards home. You wouldn't pick a winner here. It's Ballyfad, King Rasco Grey, Blake is just behind them, then starting 15, Switch from Diesel, the Divin en Font travels strongly enough on the inside. Talk the Talk is switched outside. The Reverend almost stripped up there and may have gone in fact as they make their way on towards home. 1 flight left to jump, and it's coast to call. Ballyfad has a battle on now. Talk the Talk over the near side, King Rasco Grey the same. Far side is Blake just behind them as starting 15. Talk the Talk's beginning to try and close. Ballyfad's headed by King Rasco Grey. 1 flight left to jump. King Rasco Grey and Ballyfad go at it together. Talk the Talk on the near side, going to make a 3 in line if he can just get on terms. But it's Ballyfad, King Rasco Grey. What a battle! Talk the Talk is coming as well, and it's Ballyfad and Talk the Talk. Ballyfad the far side. Talk the Talk the near side. King Rasco Grey, he's the one that had to settle in behind them. Cocktail Brute is next, and they were followed in by Le Divin en Font, Blake, and further back behind these two, starting 15, Switch from Diesel, Mr. Pessimistic, and then came Davy Crockett and Tyson Fury. As I look back to see, I think Horse and Rider are up from that instance on the turn for home. Not sure if we can get the super slow on that. The camera has closed right in on Ballyfad, the mount of Jack Kennedy for Gordon Elliott. Lisa.
It's Ballyfad for me, Richard. Obviously tight at the line, talk the talk, coming late and fast. But Ballyfad, he put his unbeaten record on the line here. He's a horse that we've seen him very impressive in a maiden hurl here at the Christmas time. And I know it's close at the finish line, but from our point of view, Richard, I think it's Ballyfad.
Yeah, he's been quite a revelation. He won his point of point. There we go, Ballyfad. Talk the talk, just dropped his head for me to make it interesting. And now he really does. I was pretty sure to like you till about half a stride from the line and went, I'm not just as sure. Now I'm very unsure. Here we go. Talk the talk is up. Talk the talk is up, and Leopardstown has come alive for that. More people backed him than certainly back Ballyfad. There you go, you can be deceived. Talk the talk, the mount of JJ Slevin for Joseph O'Brien. He was a faller here last time. A lot of people talking about him. He has just on the line delivered. It
was very close in the freeze frame, Richard. I second guessed myself because I did think initially it was all Ballyfad. I think somewhat similar to the cameraman.
Well, Katie has JJ Slevin, not Jack Kennedy.
I'm good to go. JJ, well done, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, sure, looking at say he's a very good horse. I was a bit worried about the ground coming here, but look at your father, probably always say a good horse will go on any ground, and I say he's that.
Oh, I'd say there's a lot of good horses going to come out of that race. It didn't go a mad gallop, JJ, but there was a lot of horses on the bridle, really, until he got down as far as the last.
Yeah, look, it's testing ground that we've never had here before, and big thing for me was just relaxing, and look, it's just great to win, you know.
Oh, it's great, and it's great to win in these colours as well. He's a huge supporter of yours, JJ.
Yeah, look, I'm very lucky. A great team of lads to work with, and look, Stuart Crawford started off his career, and Stuart has been a big part of getting me to where I am today, really. I've been riding for him for good to 10 years, and look at Joseph as well, so look, I'm very, very lucky.
Let's talk about this horse, though. He's a lot of gears, isn't he?
A lot of class. He's improved the whole way along. He's very unlucky the last day with Sam at the last, and yeah, look, he's just a very good horse.
What way would you call the ground on the hurdle track?
Sure, it is heavy, like it's proper winter ground. It's proper hard work, but it's brilliant. Fair play to everyone for racing, and it's a winter sport.
Sure is, JJ, well done.
Thank you.
Well done, JJ.
Yes, Joseph O'Brien, many congratulations. That was some win.
Fantastic win, Brian. Lovely ride from JJ. You know, the horse has obviously got a lot of talent, and really pleased today. We knew that we were going to go out and ride him patiently because he's a horse that is a bit aggressive and he's quite reactive, so we wanted to think of his long-term future, and maybe we'd get beat today because of it. And I thought going to the last that was the case, but he got up on the line, and it's a great ride and special horse.
Do you think he was up?
No, I didn't. I thought he was beat, to be honest. I thought we were beat on the line, but he has a big nose, obviously.
You always said that he was a special horse, talk to talk. When he came down here at Christmas, you said arguably that he's, as a youngster, he's probably one of the best horses you've had as a young National Hunt horse. Yeah,
well, it's actually the first Grade 1 novice hurl that I've ever won, so he is the best novice hurler I've ever had anyway. But I think and hope that he's a horse that will have a big future.
Talk to you about two other runners, Solness and Kimrock. The latter, I thought, had a big squeak with a postage stamp weight, Joseph.
Yeah, lightweight. Connor Walsh is, good, takes a few pounds off him as well. Listen, he's an unexposed horse, and it's a big handicap. He could do it a bit more experience, but hopefully he runs well, and Solness will go fast and hopefully jump well, and we'll have to go and get him.
It's been an exciting couple of days for Joseph O'Brien and your partner Tara. You became a dad one Friday, was it?
Yeah, it's a special few days, Brian, and yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful. What a little girl?
Yeah.
Her name?
Annie, yeah.
Annie, many congratulations. For everyone RT Racing, well done.
Thanks, Brian. Thank you.